Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome. We have a late show going on today. I was sort of tied up this morning. We're going to talk about, is there science behind the use of probiotics in the battle against COVID? We'll get started on this in 1 minute. The information you hear on the Nutrition Shop Health Talk with Dr. Len is strictly educational and is not intended to diagnose or treat any disease. Any healthcare decision should be discussed with your health professional. And now, here is Dr. Len. And as we do always on every show, we start out with the national anthem. Since my Tampa Bay Rays lost, didn't make it to the World Series, I got to resort back to my former home and the Atlanta Braves, who won game one. Going to be game two tonight. Looking forward to it. Probiotics. Is there science behind probiotics in the battle of COVID? Probiotics contain microorganisms, said this article, similar to the beneficial microbes naturally occurring in the human gut, our microbiome. Like our natural microbial partners, probiotics can potentially neutralize pathogens directly and stimulate our immune system in preventing or combating infections. Probiotics have been widely investigated through both in vitro and in vivo assets in the human body and in a laboratory, suggesting they are potentially beneficial in a broad spectrum of human diseases, including those associated with the viral infection of COVID. Excuse me. Despite the vast amounts of premises and promises, definitive evidence of efficacy against severe illness is only available for a limited number of probiotic formulations. In other words, what you may be buying in the drugstore isn't going to be what we're talking about here. For many doctors, probiotics are the snake oil of the 21st century. Do you hear what I said? So many traditionally trained medical doctors still believe probiotics are snake oil. Little do they know. In this context, it's mandatory to rethink and implement new original research in the field. Probiotic formulations containing at least 8 different strains, like our ultra probiotic, mixed in a specific ratio, have been the objects of numerous experimental and clinical studies proving its effectiveness in debilitating diseases such as Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and epilepsy. In this study that we're going to quote today, researchers at Policlinico Umberto Hospital in Rome evaluated probiotics in a controlled trial of 69 adult COVID-19 patients with a confirmed diagnosis of SARS-CoV-2 related pneumonia. Pretty serious stuff. All patients in the study had a CT lung involvement of greater than 50% and required non-invasive oxygen therapy. Patients supplemented with the probiotics were administered 3 sachets, a total of 2.4 billion colony factors per day, in addition to routine pharmacological therapy for COVID-19. The subjects treated with the probiotic experienced, you ready? Doctors that don't believe in this? experienced a significant improvement in blood oxygenation parameters. This change was evident within a few hours after the first administration of the probiotics. Of note, the patient on standard therapy without the addition of the probiotic required substantially higher oxygen requirements and had a higher probability of being transferred to the intensive care unit. Listen to this. Diagnosed secondary pneumonia, needing oxygen therapy. Okay, that's what we got here for 69 patients. 2.5% of the group that took the probiotic required a transfer to the intensive care. 2.5. On those that did not have it, 13.8. That's a 6-fold increase in intensive care. They don't work, huh? Previously, the same research team observed that patients showed a higher than standard for care of drugs and a broad spectrum of debilitating hypoxia-related diseases such as chronic fatigue, neurodegenerative disorders, neonatal hypoxia, and myocardial ischemia. Now, if you've heard all of the rumblings going on about the FDA and the CDC now approving vaccines for our kiddies, ages, I think, 5 and above, you're seeing that one of the risk factors, they're saying, even though it's very, 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 very small, is myocardial ischemia. This article said the probiotic administered group didn't have that problem. So if we have our kids, if you're a parent right now and you're thinking, oh my God, they're going to require this, and all this Joe Biden ridiculous nature of jamming this down your throat, the idiot boy that he is. And trust me on this one, I'm not going to sit here and badmouth vaccines. I'm not. The longer we've been on these COVID vaccines, the less and less problems I have with them. But what he's doing and ramming it down and threatening is ridiculous. He needs impeached. But anyway, this probiotic concept, if given to your 5-year-old, if you're going to make the decision to protect them with a vaccine, could protect against what the CDC is saying is the only major complicating factor. Little Tylenol to keep the inflammation down, a good strong adult dose probiotic to your 5-year-old, protect them. That's what I say. Protect them. You want to look up this article. It's called The Oxygen Sparing Effects of Bacteriotherapy in COVID-19, the Journal of Nutrients, October 3rd, just 20 some odd days ago. And it's quoted 3 times in a retrospective cohort study. Frontiers of Medicine also did this. A therapeutic strategy to avoid the progression of COVID-19 using probiotics. Need I say more? You want to know more about that Ultra Probiotic Blend? Give our staff a call, 678-228-8900, 678-228-8900. The website, thenutritionshop.net. I don't care who you are right now. If you still have been vaccinated or not, still had it or not, you need to be on the Ultra Probiotic every single day. Got it? Got it. Got it? There it is. Recess is over. It's time to go on to another day. God bless you, folks. Again, the number to reach us, it's the office, 678-228-8900. Have a great, healthy night. I'll see you back here tomorrow. Take care.